Busy Radio. News, interviews, music, and more. Keep it locked to Busy Radio. Turn the radio up. Busy Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I gotta let her officially introduce herself. Let the people them know who is live next to me right now in the studio.
The angel, me name me are the first lady. Me say enough for them hype. Them are the worst lady. You see me? They're Connecticut. And so.
All right, that's your girl, the angel, in the building. Before we get into the official interview, we're gonna get back to some music, and then we're gonna talk the things. Them you already know, the angel, how we do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So keep it locked right here. It's the G&G Morning Mix, the angel, live on Busy Radio.
God is the Almighty.
Oh yeah. I'm a woman and a lady to the fullest. But to most, give thanks to the coolest. And I have my life, I'm gonna live it. And give praise to the source that give it. Hey, I have been through the money and the blings. I have been through the wedding and the rings. A lot of people even say a lot of things, but I'm sure I never diss my king of kings. I am the king of
also good.
You're a friend. You're a friend to the G&G Morning Mix.
Definitely.
And we've been, we interviewed you a couple times, and this is the first time you're actually live here, and I'm very excited.
Me too.
I know. So let's, for some of the listeners that probably have never, get a chance to catch the previous interviews, let's just take it back in the beginning of how you got started and where you're actually from in Jamaica, because it seemed like a lot of people know and calling up and
Spanish Stone.
the Spanish Stone people, them ringing off the phone. So let's get started from the beginning on how you got started in the business and how everything went about for you as being a female artist and one of the most, big female artists in the business that's been consistent ever since you touched the game.
Yeah, well, I started out doing modeling. I'll never retire. Once a model, always a model.
Mm-hmm.
So I met up with some producers in 2002. At the time, I was doing modeling internationally. Horatio Hamilton and Tony Kelly. Tony Kelly is a really, really big producer, a Jamaican,
right.
Overseas, responsible for a whole heap of hit song. So I met them in the studio in 2002 or about 2003, and I did a demo. So I sang, because at the time, I know I have a God-gift talent, but I never really think I could pursue music. I just modeling my thing there and glitz and glamour and fashion, high fashion. That was just my love. But music was a born-given talent. So I did a demo, I took nothing of it, and I just go home and still do my model and do my thing. And they called me and tell me they were looking for a female to join the group, LOY crew. So it's way back. So I went back to the studio, they said they like my voice, they like my sound, they like the look, and this is what they're going for. So I joined up with the group, LOY crew, and we did a whole heap of things, but it was short-lived. Everybody wanted different things. I would just never really see things, on the same page. So I went off on a solo career because I started loving it. Right. Because as I said, it's a God-given talent, so you can't go with the talent where God give you. So I just, my breakthrough was in 2004, Downtown Girl Live That Uptown Life,
right,
yes.
Right.
It's just still one of my biggest hit songs,
Yeah,
and we can't perform and don't do the song there.
Right.
So from then on, it has been a non-stop, it has been a journey for the angel.
Definitely.
Up to now.
Up till now, definitely.
I opened up my boutique before music.
Yeah, the clothing store,
I opened up a clothing store before music. So, cause that's fashion is something I love, I want to always want. So I just, exercise my entrepreneurial skills before actually started music professionally. So it's like a music thing there right now.
Definitely. Now, the song Stronger, that was a huge record. Still to this day, a lot of people request that song to this day. It's just one of those songs that it's relatable.
Yeah.
And a lot of women relate to that record as well. And just real quick, aside from Stronger, your record Breakthrough, which was the song we played. Break Free, which we played earlier. Last year, we had a guest. Her name is Maggie Gardner, a 2-time breast cancer survivor.
Okay.
And she has a foundation to support, breast cancer awareness.
Okay.
And she was actually here, for an interview regarding her foundation, and we actually just happened to play that song.
Yeah.
And she pulled me aside and she said, "Who is that?" And I said, "Her name is The Angel." She was like, "That song, I like that song.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring."
Big up herself, Marjorie?
Maggie Gardner.
Oh, Maggie Gardner.
Yeah.
If you could come to my show tonight, then I'll sing it for you live and in
definitely.
in person.
I'll definitely send her that message. So, aside from Stronger, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people, a lot of women came up to you and said, you know what, that song did it for me. And as far as Break Free
did it again.
Did it too. So how do you take that when, you know, women come up to you and say, you know, you inspired me. That song you did inspired me, made me better.
The thing is, I just took it from my perspective on what I'm going through, and I'm saying what I'm going through. A lot of people going through it as well, especially female. So when I did Stronger, it was Stronger is just my life, period.
Right.
And when you find them can relate to you personally and your struggles, and you know, I don't, you just, you know, use your music as a platform to express yourself. You know, a lot of people can embrace that, you know. So that's how I felt at the time, and I definitely got really stronger. And a lot of my fans worldwide, up to today, Glenda, them getting strength to strength, even from still stronger. The messages are gonna get overwhelming, and then break free. So at that moment when I did break free, I wanted to just live for me and just break free from everything. And I have broken free.
Definitely.
Trust me.
So let's talk about the brand, because you got a lot of stuff going on.
From
the last time I spoke to you, it's been, you know, it's probably been like a year or so, and you've been really busy. You continuously making music, but at the same time you was touring. You was like recently on a 9-city U.S. tour.
Yeah.
Went to some places that
was
you never
good.
went before.
All boat. I mean, I've been to. It's the same reason why I'm even on the show, because the promoter saw me in Buffalo and he was like blown away by my performance. Because a lot of people have never really seen the Angel performing before, and just hear the Angel music, love my music, but never really seen me performing the music live for the people. So, you know, performance to me is like a joy. I'm always a build on everything that I'm doing in terms of my creativity. You know, I was all over the place. I was in Chicago. I also stopped in New York, and I did a show with Conscience and Agent Sasko, and trust me, tear it apart.
That stage presence. People love
I command my stage presence, and then I may just give out the good material and the good music, and I'm spontaneous on stage. And you know, I've been all over, and the people, them love me and them embrace me. North Carolina, South Carolina, all about me there, and it was a good experience for me, because my music, it just showed me that the Angel have a fans about there, you know, because I've never taken myself too big for above music, or take myself say, oh, I'm big already. No. I'm always humble. I just always just have myself as like a young artist, like all the time. Because my fans always said, no, Angel, you're a big artist. It's like, I've never gotten to my head.
You're still growing. You still want to grow.
I'm growing, yes. So not care how me peak, I can still see room for improvement and growth.
Definitely.
So, you know, I'm just, you know, empowering that, and it's a blessing.
Caribbean Lifestyle Media, your online source for the latest music, videos, in-depth interviews, and stories about your favorite Caribbean artists you'll never get anywhere else. Check us out on the web at the following websites: dancehallsoca.com, idancehallreggae.com, dsoca.com. They make the music, we tell you the stories. Welcome to your destination.